What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. It seems like the controversy with Twitter ever since Elon Musk took the helm up there is never ending. It does seem that any ongoing drama or anything speculation coming forth, we can't even call it Twitter no more. Elon Musk made the announcement over the weekend that he is rebranding the company, rebranding the name to X. I had to throw it up. A lot of people are up in arms about the name change, the entire rebranding. People at the company that actually work there, they were also informed over the weekend via email that this was coming. He said that it would also be the final email that he ever sent to them from a Twitter email. Everything else will be coming from x.com, if I'm not mistaken. This is actually not new information necessarily. This has been his plan the entire time. Even prior to buying Twitter, Elon Musk has been very dedicated to creating this x.com. This was actually the name of a website way back in the G when he was actually trying to do his finance company. He later on partnered with PayPal. They voted to keep the name PayPal and take the name X away. Ever since then, he's thrown X on every project that he's worked on, from Tesla to SpaceX, and now we have x.com, which is taking over the helm of Twitter. Now, that's not the only change that we can expect. There's been long-standing rumors and even quotes from Elon Musk himself that he wants to turn x.com or Twitter or whatever into a super app or a quote-unquote everything app. Now, a lot of American journalists and professors, they don't believe that Elon has the resources or the trust of US citizens to create a successful super app. But in order to critique this idea, we have to know exactly what he's pushing for, okay? So you got to compare it to WeChat. WeChat is largely used in China, but it's got over 1 billion users worldwide, and that was just as of 2021 when they counted. So I'm sure in the last 2 years, there's been so many more users worldwide. In many foreign territories, they have different restrictions on internet use, and WeChat is basically the primary source for all of their technological needs, okay? If you need to pay bills, call a cab, watch your favorite movies or videos online, communicate with friends and family, WeChat basically has a bunch of third-party apps that you can use inside the platform. It's all integrated, which will allow you to do so. For small business owners and merchants out there, the easiest way I could compare WeChat is like, think about Shopify. When you set it up, you have your storefront, you have your name, you have your products, or you have your ideas, your designs, and within the Shopify platform, you have thousands of different third-party apps that can make your job easier, that can make your delivery easier, make your drop shipping simpler, your tags, your labels, your shipping. If you don't like the way that you're setting up your pages, you can set up a blog formatter, reformat all of your design, right? WeChat is much more powerful, but that's kind of how I looked at it when I read into it. And although there's so many people out here that don't think that this X rebrand is going to work, I'm not one of those people. Now, I'm going to be honest. My perception of Elon Musk is not one that's positive. I don't like him. I don't personally support him. I don't personally support anything that he does, right? Only thing that I use with his name associated with it was Twitter. But I got to also come to his defense a little bit, because the American people are going to follow this. There's so many people that don't really care for him as a person, but they still drive Teslas. It's growing every day on the street. You see more of them. You would be hard pressed to think that everybody that drives a Tesla personally aligns with Elon Musk politics or his views or who he is as a man. They just think the car is cool as hell. Another example that I want to give you is that when we started integrating Apple Pay, Google Pay into our smartphones, of course, our elders, the people that have a little more life experience behind them, they were extremely skeptical to put their debit card or their credit card on file in their phone and to have that information saved, and you could just show up anywhere and tap your phone and pay for things, right? But the younger generation did not put up no type of fight. They integrated it. They were actually more than happy to not have to carry around a wallet or carry around cash or keep their cards in some type of either their pocket or some type of holder or in their cell phone case, etc. People willingly gave that up and just didn't even question it. So who's to say that if X builds a partnership with Uber, Uber Eats, DoorDash, right? Amazon, perhaps, we don't know, Cash App, all of these different ways to pay. If you want to get some clothes from Old Navy and you could buy them direct, You know what I'm saying? If you want to get something from H&M, Urban Outfitters, etc., if all of these different retailers decide to allow a third party access to their app via x.com, more than likely you're going to use it, because who wants to take the extra step to download all of these apps to your phone, have to open them up, close them, leave what you're doing, right? American people are lazy as shit. We're going to go with convenience every time, which is why so many of the things that exist today are even at our disposal. Many of the same people that are on Twitter right now complaining about this as we speak, once they actually get all of this thing set up the way that they want it, those are going to be the same people utilizing it for convenience. To be honest, I think the main people that are going to have the power to resist is going to be those that haven't even been on Twitter, those that didn't create an account, or those that created a profile and haven't logged on in 2 or 3 years. Clearly, they don't have an emotional connection to the app or anybody on it. They're not having conversations daily. There's so much news that gets broken on there. There's so many trending topics that get broken on there. So many topics of conversation that happen on there. So many discussions, threads. People get educated on Twitter. There's a lot that's happening on there that people are just embedding it into their daily routine. It's going to be really hard to break just because you change the logo or the destination if it's the same app that you've always had, or at least the same click of a button that you've always had in front of you. Not to mention the fact that they're actually opening it up to start paying people ad revenue for posting content on there, right? He's saying if you just pay the monthly fee to get verified, you can actually start receiving ad revenue very soon. So if you're somebody that gets a lot of traction on your content, if people are viewing your tweets, if people are viewing your actual videos, and you have an opportunity to make ad revenue on X, I'm quite sure you're probably going to try to take your chances. Now, of course, you have YouTube, and the good thing about YouTube is you don't have to pay a monthly fee to get access to this. But if you want to diversify your income streams, if you're already taking advantage of it on YouTube and you want to repurpose your content on x.com and receive money for it, it's kind of a win-win. How could you actually lose? And the money that you make is going to pay off what you're paying to have access to it. Because it's only, what, $8 a month or something like that? You pay $8 a month. And if you can make thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars in additional income, supplementary income, you're probably going to take your chances with that. Now, we don't know how well this ad revenue is going to work. We don't know what the percentages are going to be. We don't know what the potential is. So there is a big question mark around that. Elon Musk is not the most honest person. He comes across very disingenuous. He's somebody that comes across with a lot of promises and they be empty as fuck in real life. So I do have some curiosity around that. I don't trust him, but I think there's a lot of people that will. So even if the majority of the population decides to migrate off of the app, I think there's still going to be millions of people that stay. There's going to be millions of people that are willing to take their chances. And there's going to be millions of people that are going to want to see what this quote unquote super app can offer to them in terms of ease of access and convenience. Let me know how y'all feel about this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.